Our guests today are Agnès Busquets, actress, and David Pintor, assistant director at Pel Davant i Pel Darrere at Teatre Borràs. And coming up just now, another actor and collaborator of the Weekly Mag, Sergi Cervera. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming. Well, I know you've done a lot of research about
That's
plays.
what I do with the show.
And you do it very well. Plays that have become a tradition.
All right, yeah, because today's show is about tradition, and I just want to start like singing like tradition, tradition, tradition. When are we doing the musical, The Fiddler on the Roof? I think it's not. It's never been performed here in Barcelona, but there are a lot of plays that has been performed for a long time, and that's the list that I just showed you for today. Yeah, because when you start a project, normally the creators of the project never know how long is gonna, the longevity of their project. And for sure, some of the people that I just brought you today, they never expected the success, because we're talking about success when something is being performed over and over and over again. So, first question for our guests today. What do you think, which one do you think is the longest play, the long-running play ever performed?
In Barcelona?
No, worldwide. Yeah.
Like on Broadway?
Wow.
Exactly. Worldwide.
Sure you know it.
You have to know. We have a lot of expectations on you right now.
Phantom of the Opera,
Navariz, Navariz.
That's in our top list.
Evita, it was performed for like...
Miserables has dit ja, no?
Also, The Mousetrap.
There you go. There you go.
By Agatha Christie.
Well done. Well done.
The Oscar goes to
46 years, 48.
Wow.
No, 64 years young.
Wow.
I remember the marquee, a long time ago, it says something like 45 years of success, but I guess I'm quite old.
Yeah. So. Just a bit. So the story is quite interesting because this is a record-breaking play and it's been performed 26,000 times on the stage. So how would you feel if you would be performing the same character 26,000 times on the stage?
Wow.
But please tell me that no actor has performed the whole
No actor has performed. But in one of the original, I think it was in the original casting, but for sure at the beginning, it was Sir Richard Attenborough, the director of Gandhi, the theater film, and for the people in my generation, John Hammond in Jurassic Park. Yes, he was in the original casting of the Mousetrap. And it's been, there is another record, which is Maisie Monte and David Reven, both made history performing the same character for 11 years.
11
day
years.
after day. 11 years.
It's like Nina in Mamma Mia. She performed it like for 5 years or 6 years, and it was like incredible.
That's incredible. Right now they change the whole cast every year, which it makes it makes a difference, because it's like, I've seen the Mousetrap so many times, but I want to see it again to see which is the new cast.
Well, our director, Alexander Herold, he directed Noises of Pel Davant i Pel Darrere for 13 years, 30 years, no?
30 years.
30 years, yes.
That's amazing. Yeah, I have some information actually, so about Noises of Pel Davant i Pel Darrere. But after that, as he mentioned it, the second play and the first musical in our list, he already mentioned it, which it was... There you go, correct. So, a question for you. How many, the Phantom of the Opera has been done since its release in 1988. So, how many times it's been performed? And I'm going to give you 3 options. Option A, 34,000.
We win the car.
Exactly, exactly. But we have an option B, which is almost 13,000. And the other one is less than 5,000.
Okay, let's see.
It has been performed in Japanese, in...
That's not the question I asked. Just kidding.
A, B, or C?
I would say A.
No. B, almost 13,000.
13.
Okay.
But counting
that's a
all
lot,
the
but
performances.
still a lot.
Still a lot. And we have an award for him. We have a glass of water for you.
No, some neulas, no? Come on.
Come on. He tried and he did it well.
The chocolate one.
Yeah, that's right. And do you want
I
me
think
to
we still have time for another one.
Then it's going to be Noises of Pel Davant i Pel Darrere.
Okay.
I think I'm sure you know the story, and you will tell us about. But it started as a 8 minutes television sketch on the United Kingdom television.
We knew it.
Yeah, that's right? And well, so they made that sketch on television, and the producer of the television, it was a charity event, and they performed that 8-minute sketch, and the producer loved it so much that they went straight to the writer and said like I buy you the rights for the whole piece, and the writer said like, I still don't have the whole piece, but I will have it. And
Michael Frayn rehearsed the play, a small piece that it was in a show named The Two of Us, and it was called Chinaman. And
It's the second act.
It's in the second act.
This Chinaman was a play done by two actors, an actress and an actor, and they performed like 5 or 6 characters. And there are a couple that has a dinner, and they perform all the people all the guests in the dinner. And Michael Frayn saw the show from behind and say, "This would make a wonderful play."
Exactly. We were going to make a lot of money with that idea.
Just so pel davant i pel darrere, Noise is Off at Teatre Borràs. Just tell us in a few words, why should we go and see this show?
We have an advertisement.
Exactly. Sell the
Laughs, and lots of laughs.
Okay, we
That's
got that.
the only thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
It's insanity.
Yeah, no, it's and you forgot or your life for
It's
2
a
hours.
perfect
You're miserable, man.
Your miserable life, and
Very well said, very well presented. So shall we go?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it. I saw the previous version. We have done that play a lot of times here, actually. First time in Barcelona in 1985, re-released in...
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Hi.
Who is this guy?
I know.
Now my life is
Don't tell
not
me
miserable.
this is Mark
Again.
Roderick.
Not anymore.
No, Mark
What
is
have
gone.
you done?
Mark is gone. I escaped Santa's lap hand.
Thank God.
Well, he's not
Finally.
usually
I'm on the
dressed
run.
like
I was on
this,
the run.
okay? So,
So where
well,
are you
Mark,
from?
I am really impressed.
I just escaped Lapland. It was like getting out of North Korea.
I wanted to
Mark
go
is
to
not here this week.
Okay,
All right.
He's gone.
so
He's not
you
here
remember I
this week.
told you before that we have a mystery question for you, and it will be presented by Mark Broderick, and that's him.
It's my evil twin. It's
Well, a
my
kind
evil
of
twin.
Mark Broderick.
So I'm just sitting beside
Well,
him.
actually, this week you don't get to pick it because it's Christmas. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
How about that? I'll pick him for you.
I have to thank
Okay,
you
Mark.
because
Okay.
you are
Well,
making me look serious right
well,
now.
That's good. That was the point.
That was the point.
Yeah, yeah. The
Well, I
tall
think
elf.
I've just recovered from the shock. So now...
We love the socks.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, the
green,
socks are
everything
great.
socks, of course.
So, Mark, would you like to explain our guests what these questions
Sure.
are, what they
Normally
should do with them?
the people pick the questions themselves, questions about everything and anything, but because it's Christmas, I'm going to pick them for you.
okay, go.
And then I'm going to
Because you
invent
wanna
what's
show.
inside.
You want to show yourself.
Of course, I have to stand up.
Okay,
He's like
be
the world's
careful,
tallest
be
elf.
careful, we don't want any
Okay, let's
accidents.
see. There's one green, one for you. Let's see. Red, colors of Christmas, one for
Okay,
you.
thank you.
And Sergi,
Oh God.
pink for your more feminine side.
Thank you. Yeah, it matches.
You have to open now.
Okay.
Couple.
Yes, who's
Yeah, sure.
first?
Open it up
okay.
first. And you can
David
read out
goes
what's on
first?
it.
Can I read or not yet?
No, this gentleman here first.
Uh-huh.
So what should I do? Read it out loud and then,
And then you have to answer the question.
very honestly.
Yes.
Please.
Honestly.
What's the worst nightmare you've ever had?
A giant elf that attacks you in your room, no?
No. It's more silly.
And that?
Sillier than that, come on.
It's sillier, yes. I used to have a friend in Manresa
Oh Christ.
whose
Christ.
name was Uriol, and he had a room next to the dining room,
Okay.
and there was a small television, and there were poltergeists on it,
And you went
and I
inside
saw
the
the
television.
Indian character. It's an evil character in the
Okay.
show. Things like this, and I don't remember. And I dreamed of this Indian during years, and it appears in my room. I was like sleeping, and suddenly I felt the Indian there, and it was like all sweaty, and I said, please go, go, go.
Go away.
It's-
How old were you when this happened?
It happened during lots of years, I guess. I mean, from 8 to
42?
16 or something like this.
That's terrible.
It was horrible. This Indian, and now if you see the Indian and says, why I was scared of this
The
Indian.
Indian is retired now, and now you have Matt.
I'm going to haunt your dreams for the next 42
Yes,
years
I think
of your
you're
life.
my next nightmare.
The nightmare during Christmas.
Okay.
There's
right.
this two mustache
It's
thing.
Agnes
Yeah,
now.
it's,
really
it's,
scares.
it's creepy,
It's
right?
a little bit creepy, it's like
A little
talking
bit.
lips.
Okay, let's
Now it's
listen to
better.
Agnes.
Okay, when was the last time you got angry and why? Okay, I'm sure it was driving, because when I drive, I
You got
transform
mad.
myself.
You what, sorry?
And
She transforms
I'm
herself.
transformed.
You transform
Yeah.
yourself.
But
Yeah.
she
Into
tells
what?
the story. She tells the
Into a-
story with a charming face. She said, like, I just get mad sometimes when I drive. You know,
I have a machete just to
have
like
a
line
machete.
up and just in case.
I've
just
killed
in
some
case.
people.
Yes, no, I think that
In the kill
one-
room in Manresa.
because I carry my angry for like you know, when you get angry in the car and then I had to say that, and then why I don't
You
go
swear?
down.
You swear as well?
Yeah, it was because
It's Christmas, you cannot swear.
yes, she can.
No, you
She's
can,
our
you
guest.
can
She
say
can swear.
motherfucker.
She never swears.
Motherfucker.
No, no,
Never.
funker.
Funker.
the terrible thing is that I was with my kid in the car, and
You see the charming face again.
and I was in the car, and suddenly the car beside me, and he invites my
Your space.
my space, and I have to go up the
On the other lane.
on the
Footpath.
Yes, and then I go like
Any serious injury or
like
any old lady
I
killed? or-
devil fast to see the face of that
Okay.
man
Wow.
and say, what are you doing? And he becomes Boja. And me,
That's
and me,
terrible.
what?
What?
It's you that you cross my way.
Cut me off.
Yeah.
And Boja tal. And I was so angry, and at the end, my argument was like, with my child here. And then, okay, Pep, you
Don't do that.
You don't do that, okay? Don't do
Yeah,
that.
this is not the way.
That's
Mom is
not the
doing
way.
that because she
Okay.
wants to show you what you don't have to do.
Okay, we'll try not to be around Agnes when she's driving. Okay, and now let's move on to Sergi.
Let's see. I didn't open it until it was the time because, you know, to
Yeah,
don't do
yeah.
the same mistake that I do all
I
the
don't
time.
know, you'll be on Santi's naughty list if
I
you
was
did.
trying to be legit and to be serious this time. If you were reborn, what period would you want to be born in and why?
Oh,
good
nice
question.
question. I
Good,
wanted
good,
that.
good question.
And I wanted that.
I would love to live in you know, early 20th century. You know, everything when everything was starting. You know, planes for the first time, movies, photography, everything.
Great Depression.
The Great Depression, for
Depression.
example. Yeah, absolutely.
Second World War.
The Second World War. I would
A
love
time of happiness
a
and
time of
joy for
happiness
so
and
many
joy.
people.
Nazis in Germany, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly,
Some
it was great.
excitement around, and in the United States, just because I
In the
like-
United
in the
States.
United States,
Of
everything
course.
was funnier. Funnier, yeah. Funnier,
You don't
yeah.
drink, so.
Sober in the 20s.
prohibition.
No, because it was funnier to go and grab some drink. You know
In
what
a
I mean?
spe- in a
If it's
speakeasy.
forbidden. Now it's legal, so it's not that fun.
Well, that's great. Sergi, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
see you next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and Mike, don't leave. Mr. Elf.
I have
Yeah,
no
stick
intention of
around.
going anywhere.
Don't know why.
I'll see you later with Matthew. Yeah, as usual.
Okay.
And Agnes and David, thank you so much. Break a leg.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, with the show. And I hope it continues after Christmas as well. And Merry
hope-
Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Of course. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And in our tips, we are focusing on words related to Christmas. By the way, one of these words is crackers. And today we are having crackers at the end of this special show. Do you know what crackers are? Well, if you don't, pay attention to our teacher Helen Armstrong because she's going to explain it.